Hello, welcome to my video from sunny Clacton. That bit of hair that won't lay down. Sunny Clacton being a bit of a misnomer this weekend because we've had Storm Sharon or whatever it's called, and it's rained a lot, but we've had sunny afternoons, so I've explored Clacton a bit. And snuck off to Walton, which is much nicer. Most massive smile on my face as soon as I got off the bus. I'd had an agonising morning, but I got off the bus and the pain went, and I was just at home. I couldn't stay there long because the cold got on my back, and as some of you will know, I can't walk far, but just to stand there in my Walton and to suck in the atmosphere and feel so at home. And I said to the Skies, "Are you here, Bruce?" I always feel that Bruce joined up on me. That's my previous dog. And I was walking on the beach, and no word of a lie, there was an arc of footprints that looked like his footprints, and it appeared from nowhere. There were no footprints going up to it, and then it ended in nowhere. No footprints going away from it. So I think that was Bruce's way of saying, yes, he was here. Now, Walton I'm referring to is, sorry about the wobbles, Walton on the Naze, which is in Essex, just along the coast from Clacton on Sea, with Frinton on Sea in between, and also Holland on Sea. Bolton is by far the nicest and most friendly, but this hotel was perfect for me. If you're disabled, it's not a bad place at all to come. It's good disabled access, and the girls are always happy to help you with carrying anything or anything you need, really. And the room's comfortable. They do have special disabled rooms, and I did slip in the bath a little bit, so I maybe should have chosen one of those. But yeah, it's a comfy room, reasonable prices. Food's yummy, though very salty, be aware. A bit naughty, but yeah, having it very salty made it a bit nicer. Yeah, food is really seriously nice, and breakfast is to die for, and probably literally if you had it every day. But I never have a cooked breakfast, so yeah, this was really good. And they advertise its cost of coffee, which I don't know. It's entirely like tiny teacups, but you know, that's nitpicking. As I say, the girls are lovely, couldn't be more helpful. The room is nice. It's free view on the TV. But the only things I complain about are the Wi-Fi here is rubbish, and you can pay £5 a day for what they call their ultimate Wi-Fi, but it's still a bit poo. I mean, I've been running through programs through my Kindle and films and stuff to watch, but it cuts out between 4 and 6. You can still watch your programs, but you can't make a video call, which is annoying. It must be the busiest time or something, but they call it ultimate Wi-Fi. You think you'd well be able to use it, wouldn't you? But hey-ho. And it's ideally situated on the seafront. You've literally only got to cross the road and go down a little ramp and you're at the beach. And it's 3 minutes walk, even at my speed, from the pier, and 4 or 5 minutes walk from the town. Having said that, when I was in a lot of pain the other day, that felt like a very long way. But people aren't too friendly, not like in Walton, but you can't have everything. It's a means to an end, and to me, you know, my favourite place in Walton, but there was nothing really suitable accommodation-wise. If, as I say, you have mobility problems, this is a good place. The bus stop's not far away, and the shops aren't far away, and you can do what I did and book the breakfast and dinner meal, and you don't have to worry about meals, because believe me, when you've had their breakfast, lunch is irrelevant. So yes, it's a nice place to be. It's the Premier Inn, Clacton on Sea seafront. Definitely worth coming to. I did ask if I can get Bertie certificated as an assistance dog, if I could bring him, and they said yes, so that's even better news. So yeah, I've had a really, really nice time, and I do recommend this place. I've not been to a Premier Inn before, but I've been to a Hilton, and can't say it was a lot different, to be honest. So I don't know why everybody big ups the Hilton, because as my brother said to me at the time, a hotel room is a hotel room. Other than that, budgies are getting on well. They've kind of gone backwards in their training since they hit adolescence. I didn't know that budgies did that as well as dogs. Beck and I have a week off. I'm back in the swimming pool, which is good news. Like any form of exercise, if I do well at exercise one day, absolutely kills me the next, but it's really loosened up my back. I had such backache and my spine was just solid, and it's done it a lot of good. So worth joining again. Just have to be really careful in these days of COVID, because you know, the last thing I need is to get that. Possibly the last thing. Doesn't bear thinking about. So I wear my mask, and when I get on the bus, I avoid other people. I'll sit in the quietest seat, and if anybody walks past, I turn my head into the corner and I go straight to the pool, straight in, and then straight out again. And it's brilliant. They've made each lane a double lane, no overtaking, so nobody's really breathing on each other. And I can use the disabled facilities and then straight out and on the bus again. The only person I see is my brother, or Beck when she comes with me. So yeah, and other than that, I haven't been coming out. I got a taxi down here. Again, I wore my mask and tucked myself in the corner. And you have to wear your mask everywhere here. I think my hands got about 1,000 layers of sanitizer on, because you have to put sanitizer on your hands everywhere you go. And just take it off when I'm in here and when I'm eating. And they've got those nice plastic things up in between the booths, so when you're eating, you're not with anybody who's not part of your bubble. So it's very safe, God willing. And I should go straight home with my neighbours who are in my bubble. And then I won't be going out again until probably Saturday for a swim. So that's how my life is at the moment. Come out occasionally if I'm very, very careful. But I'm glad I'm exercising again. And I'm glad we discovered the world again, because the first few times out, I felt a little agoraphobic. I was nervous. It all seemed a bit big and overwhelming and fast moving, but I'm getting there, and I do feel better for getting away. It's so easy when you can feel yourself physically becoming less than you were, to just stay at home in your safe place. And I think that's where I had become before I would have done without this whole COVID thing, because I was shielding and couldn't go anywhere for a while. I just got into a habit of kind of hibernating at home with my little bubble of Beck and occasionally Rick, the brother, and the neighbours, and I felt safe there. It was easy. I'm working from home. So yeah, I was just kind of avoiding the world, really, because COVID's out there. But it does feel good to be out. It's good for the mental health, and I do feel more me, especially if going to Walton. Walton always makes me better. I love Walton on the nose, I really do. I don't belong there as a home, I've only realised recently, but it still is my second home. There's just something about it. I know it's the same sea. It's the same sea as I'm looking at opposite my hotel. But Walton hasn't got those stupid windmills in the way. I know they're green, but they're annoying. When you want to look at an expansive sea, I like expansive field, expansive sea. I like space. My neighbours have got loads and loads of stuff in their house. We have little stuff and space. And in Walton, you can just look out, and all you see is sea and the occasional ship. Another weird thing, I guess it's because Clacton's a big, busy town, is the seagulls. The seagulls are different. In Walton, you've got seagulls, and occasionally they'll harass somebody, and you've got all these different sorts of water birds because there's marshland nearby. In Clacton, they have got these massive, great gulls, and they're walking about, and they'll follow anybody with food, and they hector people, and they hector each other, and they're really, really loud and not afraid of anything. Proper city birds. Kind of like the pigeons in London. It's just a bit of a shock to the system. I'm used to country birds who fly away if you even go near them. But yeah, big bullies. Not sure I'm so keen on the big gulls. I mean, I know, it's how they get their food and stuff, but go and catch a fish and stop tormenting people. Anyway, that's me for today. I hope you're all well, and I'll get back to you soon, God willing. Stay safe. Bye.